Welcome back, everyone. Ready to dive into something pretty interesting.
Always. I love these deep dives. What have we got today?
Okay, so we're looking at this story called Pasted Text.
Okay.
And at first glance, it seems like, just a simple adventure story. You get this kid named Ravi
Okay.
who wants to find this golden fruit.
All right. Sounds familiar.
But the more you dig in, you realize it's so much more than that. It's about, like, ambition,
Oh, yeah.
the drive for success.
Yeah, I can see that. Like that classic fairy tale setup.
Exactly,
You
but
know.
then it goes deeper.
Right. So, to set the stage, Ravi's this adventurous kid, right? Always drawn to the forest around his village,
Yeah.
not content just playing games.
He's got that pull toward the unknown.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then deep in the forest, he finds it. This shimmering, almost magical golden fruit,
Oh, wow.
high up in this ancient tree.
So, like, right away, that fruit, it's a symbol, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Desire, achievement, that kind of thing.
You know it. And Ravi, he becomes obsessed.
Of course. Who wouldn't be? The story, it details his whole climb. The dangers, the higher he goes, how determined he is.
I bet it's intense.
Oh, it is. He gets so close to the fruit, and then, boom, he falls.
Oof, that's rough. I feel like we've all been there, though.
Haven't we? That moment where you're so close to something,
And it all falls apart.
it's the worst.
Yeah.
So Ravi's lying there, defeated.
And what happens?
This is where it gets interesting. A wise woman appears.
Ah, I see where this is going.
She's not just some villager, right? She's connected to the forest.
Almost magical, I bet.
Exactly. And her message, it turns everything upside down.
I love that.
She tells Ravi the fruit wasn't the real prize.
Whoa.
It was a test of patience, wisdom, knowing when to let go,
Makes you think, huh?
doesn't it? How often do we get so fixated on the goal,
That we miss everything else.
the journey, the growth?
Yeah, powerful stuff.
Then she uses this analogy about a tree's roots.
Ooh, I like analogies.
Me too. She's saying success isn't about reaching for the shiny thing.
It's about the foundation.
Right. Slow, steady growth, weathering the storms
In my field, that's so true. You see people chasing trends,
all the time.
and they burn out fast.
Yeah.
Real expertise, it takes time.
Like building a house. You need
Yeah.
that strong foundation.
Absolutely.
Or it all crumbles. And sometimes that means letting go of those,
Those golden fruits.
the things that seem tempting but lead us astray,
It's tough, though, to know when to let go.
isn't it? But that's what this wise woman is getting at.
It's not giving up. It's recognizing when the chase is doing more harm than good.
And that brings us to a really important question.
Like, what are we really chasing after? Is it, that external validation, the golden fruit, or is it something deeper?
Right. What matters more? Reaching the goal or what we become along the way. Have you ever, gone after something that, looking back, wasn't really right for you?
Oh, definitely. It's easy to get caught up, lose sight of the big picture.
The story, it's a good reminder that sometimes the journey, the process.
Yeah, that's where the real value is.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with Ravi.
How so?
He doesn't have this, huge epiphany,
Okay.
but he starts to change.
In what way?
He sees the forest differently, starts appreciating the little things he missed before.
He finds peace in the journey itself.
Exactly.
Mm.
Not just the goal. It's subtle, but powerful.
It shows how letting go can, open up new possibilities.
It's like when you're stuck on a problem.
Yeah,
You keep trying the same thing, convinced it's the right way,
I've been there.
and then you let go of that, and boom, new perspective.
Totally. We limit ourselves by clinging to, expectations.
This story, it's like, hey, what if success looks different than you thought?
I like that.
And the ending, it really drives it home. Ravi, he doesn't go back to the tree.
He's moved on.
He finds a different kind of satisfaction exploring the forest, uncovering its secrets.
It's not about settling, it's about recognizing that growth. It often comes from those unexpected turns.
Exactly. So thinking about our own lives, right?
Yeah.
What are those golden fruits we're chasing?
And are they really what matters most?
Could there be something more meaningful if we, shifted our focus?
Or even let go completely?
That's the invitation here, isn't it? To step back,
See the whole picture.
appreciate the journey, the stumbles, everything.
It's not about the destination alone.
That's why this pasted text story, it sticks with you.
It's more than a kid's tale, that's for sure.
It makes you question, what am I really seeking?
Am I missing something better along the way?
Such a good point. And that's what makes this deep dive so fascinating. This story, It's about more than just Ravi and a fruit. It's about all of us.
And our own golden fruit pursuits.
Whether it's a job, a relationship, an idea of success.
We got to ask ourselves, what are we truly after? Are we overlooking something more meaningful?
It's a question worth asking. Because sometimes letting go,
It's not giving up.
it's actually the bravest, wisest thing we can do.
It opens us up to something even greater.
This story, it's not about abandoning our dreams.
It's about, evolving how we see them.
Recognizing that sometimes. Letting go.
That's the most rewarding choice.
So well said. And that's what we got from this deep dive into pasted text.
It reminds us that the real treasures, they're not always at the top.
Sometimes they're in the roots, the branches.
The wisdom we gain along the way.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We hope this got you thinking. What if letting go, actually opened us up to something even better than we imagined?
It's like we get so fixated on one idea of success, and we
Right.
miss all these other possibilities.
Like we're so focused on the destination, we forget to enjoy the trip.
And sometimes those detours, those unexpected turns,
Yeah.
they're what lead to the best stuff.
Totally. It's like exploring a new city. You could stick to the tourist traps.
But then you'd miss all the hidden gems, right?
The stuff that makes it unique. Ravi, he's a perfect example.
How so?
Once he lets go of that golden fruit obsession,
He's free.
he finds a deeper kind of satisfaction.
Not just acquiring, but experiencing growing.
It's like the real reward is in the process.
Exactly. And letting go, that's what unlocks it.
So think about it. What if next time you're chasing a golden fruit,
Yeah.
you just take a step back?
Ask yourself, what if I let go?
What might happen? What would you discover?
It's scary, but exciting too, right?
Yeah, totally. And that's what makes pasted text so powerful.
It's a reminder that letting go isn't giving up.
It's about opening ourselves to something even greater.
Maybe something we never even imagined.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we hope you'll consider this. What are you holding on to? And what might happen if you let go? Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.